I might even say, if we weren't being recorded, that Satan might have some of his agents go up to the pulpit and tell people what they could become if they do X, Y, and Z. He might even have his agents go up there and tell people, hey, if we straighten out, if we do the right thing, then we can get the blessing that God wants to give us. God longs to give this to us if only we would cooperate by being good boys and girls.
I would hasten to add, because we're being recorded, that I bet you dollars to donuts that I have inadvertently in the past been an agent of Satan and did not know it, right? So I think when Arnold's talking about agent of Satan, he's not saying someone who's in their basement until 9:30 Sabbath morning saying, "Hail Satan," and then he rolls up the pulpit. These are well-intentioned people who just don't understand the gospel, right?
It's like Peter, right? When Peter told Jesus, hey, Jesus, you're not going to go to Jerusalem. We're not going to let you do this. I'm sure he had good intentions, but Jesus said, get behind me, Satan, because you don't know what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes, maybe many times, we say things with good intentions, but we're not saying what Jesus said. If we don't say what Jesus said, if we are not sharing what God has promised, then we're working for Satan, whether we know it or not.
I could not agree with you more, Arnold. In my life, because I've seen both paths, because I've been on both paths before, and those who are feeding the flock other ideas outside the transformation of what Jesus is talking about here, I've seen those results, bro, and they are not pretty.
I didn't just see those results. I tracked down people and followed people who were giving this kind of message. Not only that, I was the kind of person who would give this kind of message. And I would tell people, hey, let's all work on this together. If we all could try harder and do better, then we can all hopefully someday receive the blessings that God wants to give us. What kind of witness is that? Again, that's just all talk, because you're saying, yeah, God has promised these things, and I hope to someday actually receive these blessings. I hope to someday to actually walk this out in my life. And you know what that means? You're just telling everybody that you don't have the power, that Jesus is not living his life through you, that you're hoping someday that Jesus will live his life through you. But right now, it's not Jesus. And if it's not Jesus, it's the other guy.